Welcome back to Elder Wolf MTG, everyone. Thanks for joining us today. We are finally getting back to doing some limited content, and we're going to be doing our first Magic the Gathering Foundations draft today, and this is sort of like a core set, and I must admit I don't know too much about this set. You can see here the different archetypes, and they really kind of are, if you've been playing Magic for a while, the color pairings are kind of doing what they're supposed to do, kind of from a historical perspective. So like blue-white is all about flyers. Blue-black is about graveyard control. Black-red is it has a raid, maybe more classically, it might be more sacrifice mechanics, but like raid is so you want to be aggressive with black-red here. Red-green is all about big creatures. Red-white, it says +1/+1 counters, which is true. I think there's also kind of a go wide mechanic in green-white as well that you can do. Black-white is life gain. Blue-red is spells, pretty straightforward. Green-black is morbid, that is something that dies, and at the end of your turn you get something if something died at your end step. So maybe not quite as strong of a graveyard mechanic as typically from a green-black. Boros, that is red-white, is straight up aggro, as you can imagine, and then the classic green-blue ramp where you just have lots of landfall is in this one as well for you to just spit out big stuff later. So I've only read a couple of the cards, haven't really done anything else with it. I've played a little bit of the jump-in sets with a couple of these cards coming across, but that's about it. So let's go ahead and jump in and we'll get started. I'll restart the video once we get at a table. Okay, everyone, here we are, and we open a wonderful rare, a 7-mana 6/6 flyer. When it enters search your library, it's a tutor. Incredibly strong. Let's see if we can read some of the other ones. This one is for whenever it attacks, other creatures get +1/+1. This is a go wide attack. Cutthroat, flash 2/1 for 2. Whenever you cast a spell during an opponent's turn, you put a counter on this creature. So maybe like the blue-red spells with instants, Stormkirk, Blood Thief, 3-mana 2/2 at the beginning of your end step. An opponent lost life this turn, you put a 1/1 counter on target vamp you control. Let's see, Blight Priest, whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. Truffle Snout, when it deals combat damage to a player, you create a food token. 3-mana for, yeah, there's some interesting ones here. There's a wizard, I think, theme a little bit when you draw your card second time, and then there's some wizard payoffs, I think. But yeah, we're going to stick with the Rune-Scarred Demon here. This is about +1/+1 counters. This is just a bomb. You've got to deal with this, and you get to choose something else. I know it's 7 mana, but this is a great top end, so we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Exsanguinate, each opponent loses X life, you gain life equal. That's could be good. Self-reflection token, that's a copy of target creature. That's also powerful. Blanchwood, you want to be in straight green for that, or heavy green. Balmor is also incredibly powerful for the blue-red spells. I might want to take that just to stay open. Like, what am I missing out on? Exsanguinate, but I don't know if I'm going black-white. And then this one is when this creature dies, create a 1/1 black-green token with flying. Not really exciting. Apothecary Stomper. When it enters, you choose one. So yeah, it becomes a 6/6 vigilance, or you gain 4 life. That's very good. As weird as it sounds, Balmor, gosh, I don't know. Exsanguinate could be very good. Or maybe I should just take Self-Reflection. Maybe I should take that, and if Balmor wheels, this is actually a very good card. I'm getting some top end. We're going to need to, I'm going to go ahead Self-Reflection to create a target copy, which could be very good. Genesis Wave, heavy green, reveal the top X of your library based on X that you pay. You may put in a number of permanent cards with X or less. I don't think that's what we want. Dragon is fine. That's more top end. Overrun. I mean, that's the classic green Overrun. Maybe Felidar Savior is great for the 1/1 counter, or the life gain deck as well. Flying lifelink. Let's see here. I could cut off black, even though I haven't seen anything really of worth. That this was a second Blight Priest. This is the gain control, sacrifice. If you control, it becomes a 2/2 with a 1/1 token. Burnished Heart is back. for up to 2 basic land cards, so great for the green-blue deck. Yeah, I think I'm going to take the Blight Priest. Maybe I'll take Burnish Heart and just stay open. Stay open. Here we go. Another go wide with counters. Oh, sorry, more counter thing. Whenever another creature you control enters, put a 1/1 counter on that creature. I mean, it's good for sure. There's a removal, Banishing Light. That's also, this is, I wonder if this is a signpost. 3 picks in, nobody wants to go green-white. I don't really want to go red. Seismic Rupture, 2 damage to each creature without flying. That could be very relevant with all the token generation. I know we're kind of all over the place. On the off chance that green-white flows, this is the card you want. So I'm going to go ahead and pick that one up for now. I'm not missing anything on black other than a land, which, I mean, blue, Uncharted Voyage is good. I'm going to go ahead and take the signpost for green-white, just on the off chance. Another Self-Reflection. So blue's not getting taken strongly thus far. Needletooth is very good for the Morbid deck, the black-green. Yeah, that, and it's also potentially really good for the overall green-white. Fleeting Flight, put a 1/1 counter against flying to end a turn and prevent all combat damage that we dealt to it. That's a really good trick and also good for green-white. I think I may actually take that instead. Mocking Sprite, this is for the green-red. Run away together. That's good interaction. This is a good trick to protect something most of the time, like in combat. Blocking or attacking. Bushwhack would not be bad. I think I'm going to go ahead and take Fleeting Flight, though, here. Let's see what happens with that. So, just a lion. Amisar Guide. This wants to go wide. Not another Self-Reflection. My goodness. That is... Make your move. Destroy target artifact, enchantment, or creature with power 4 or greater. Electro Duplicate is a rare. Yeah, that's probably not what we're doing. We're not super aggro on that front. I'm leaning towards the guide or make your move. This could be good removal. It's a little bit cheaper. I'm going to go ahead and go with a little bit of removal here. Validar Saber. I think I'm going to jump into white and see what is this. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, that player loses 5 life unless they discard a card. Well, it goes really good with my Runescar Demon, but we've seen no black coming across. I think I'm going to pass this one and stick with the counter theme here. This may be a better lane for us. Yep, there's the colony for the counters. It was kicked, enters with 2 1/1 counters. Each creature you control with a counter has trample. That's really good. We're just passing red like crazy. I don't really care about fleeting distraction if I'm not in blue-red. Typically, Aegis Turtle, just an 0/5 for 1. Really good, gums up the board. Really good probably for green-blue. Incendiary Blast, fine. But yeah, we're going to go ahead and go with the colony. Maybe moving into... This is another counter. Okay, well, that red-blue, somebody's going to be happy to my left who took Balmor because they're getting lots of red-blue, but I am getting some decent green. This is really interesting. I might actually take Blanchwood, as crazy as it sounds. I don't think I need a second one of the Apothecary Stomper. I know this doesn't go great. Maybe I should just do 2. Well, I can splash now. That's what I get for not clicking it. I should have clicked it. This is just a 2-drop. I'm going to just take the 2-drop here just to have improve my curve. Let's see. Which one of these is the best? Counter. Yeah, let's go with the borders. I got Lugo going that way. Goblin. We're getting some red like crazy on the backswing here. Okay, well. What do we have? The Animist, When this creature attacks, another target creature gets XX and trample, and with this that's a really good card. What are we doing in white? Create a 1/1 token. That's not bad. Just straight destroy in white. Broken Wings could be very good. I mean, this is a good one. We have some maybe splashable. I did get the Windscarred Crag, so I'm going to go with the Animus. That could be really good. Doubling Season. Wow. Doubles your tokens. Doubles the counters. Scavenging Ooze is also just insane for a 2-drop. I wonder if this is actually the one that I want because it's more reliable. As much as I want Doubling Season, even for my collection, I think the Scavenging Ooze with what I have right now is actually correct. What do we have? Prowler. That could be an okay one. Make your move. That could get a second one. Swift Foot Boots is always good. Extravagant Replication. Yeah, it's a very powerful card for blue. A little bit further out from what we want to be. This makes it more aggro. I can put this over for 1 and give something haste and hexproof. I'll see if one of these wheels. Blue is definitely not coming back, I don't think, this direction, but the boots. I'm looking at taking boots and maybe one of these 3 wheels here. Wow, 2 replications. There's a signpost for the black-red. For raid. It's not really what we want to be. Adventuring Guilds at Landfall. Rogue's Passage. Maybe another Make Your Move. Broken Wings. I might want to do Broken Wings now. What about Raider? Throw possibility. Yeah, let's go with Broken Wings. Okay, now we get some white. Heir Apparent. Yeah, that's only one I've seen. Claws Out is a great go wide. Fleeting Flight also still a very good trick. I wonder if I should just take this. Take my curve down. This is like a trick that's very good. Also, it's going to end the game by putting something flying. I don't think I have any cats as of yet. I'm going to go and take the flight. One more flight. Okay, I don't need any more flights. Indrik is always good. Worry Thespian is a good 2-drop. Let's see, what do we have for 2-drops? Okay. I wonder if I should get one more removal just for white removal. I think we're going some form of white, green, red. It's okay. Or greater. That's a good 2-drop. Maybe I go ahead and take the 2-drop. This we go red. There's a Bushwhack. I think we'll take that for the moment. I don't think I want to go Overrun. That's really heavy green. Another Bushwhack. I like the utility of Bushwhacks quite a bit, actually. All right, what do we have in terms of creatures? We got 11. I do probably need to start moving some of this down. Elsworn Giant. I mean, that's actually not a bad one. There's Doubling Season. It actually did come back. Okay, we're going for it. It actually came back. All right, I think we have plenty of top end. Would like to get rid of the Goblin Surprise. What else would I like to get rid of? Bulk up, maybe. Let's see. Yep, they did wheel. Let's see. Do we want a true drop? What do we have for elves? Just one. So probably just want the 4-drop. Yeah, it can come in as a 5/4 War 2. That's really good. And the Rogue Passage actually wheeled. That actually has won me games in other formats in the past. Yeah, we'll take a 2-drop. Loot, main additional land, top number of lands you control. I mean, that's a good one. What else do we have here? Needle Tooth Pack would be good. Bite Down would be very good for us. There's another Armisar guide. Yeah, I mean, this is a 3-drop 1/4, but it's the ability of the 6 is a good final 2-drop ability. Yep, okay. Looks like we're going green, white, splash, red. Banner of Kinship, choose a creature type. What do we have? Any really strong? No, we're all over the place. So that's probably not for us. That's a great aggro. Netsian Horn Beetle is great for us. That's really what we want. Yep, that's what we want. Maybe we'll reveal one more Broken Wings. I don't know if I've picked 2 actually. Good 2-drops. Very important. Brand board Cutthroat. 2/2/1. That's a good blue card. Yeah, that's nice. 3/3 haste for 3. Snakekin's Veil is awesome. Oh, there's another Felidar. Hopefully, I love Snakeskin Veil. Yeah, something's going to wheel out of this that we want, but I love Snakeskin Veil. I'd probably take Blossomy Sands next. Felidar, again, would be good. Muldrotha. We're a little far away from that. That's a fun one to play, but yeah, that's a fun one. That would be great to have it. Food tokens. There's been a lot of Broken Wings that's come around. Vanguard Seraph, when you gain life, I don't have much life gain. That's probably not for us. Do I just take the 3-drop here or the 2-drop? Let's go the 3-drop. Well, that's a good one. Anthem of Champions. That just makes everything we do that much better. Reclamation Sage, not a bad one as well. Let's see if that one wheels. Yeah, we're going to go green-white here. We don't need another Swiftfoot Boots. Do I just take another 2-drop here? Or do I try? I don't have many instants or sorceries, right? Well, I'll get 8, but I'm probably not playing all of those. It's just a 2/2 for 2, but I want a 2 non-creature spell. This isn't my colors. I'm definitely green. Cathar Commando. It's a flash 3/1, which is great. There's another Rebuke. There's a Bite Down. Let's do the Bite Down. How many creatures do we have? 16. I think we got enough creatures. What do we got coming back? Sarah Angel, flying 4/4 Vigilance. Really great. Fishing Pole. And it's about creating tokens. Squad Rallier. It's not a bad one. Do I want the 5 mana? Probably the... Sure, we'll go with the Sarah Angel. And there's the Armisar Guide versus the Needle Tooth Pack. That is easier to cast with that. That's close. That's really, really close. I think I'm going to go with that. Broken Wings again? No, probably not. Yeah, sure, why not? Just 2 Broken Wings. Commando, yeah, we'll take the Commando. Wow, I think I'm just taking Muldrotha for the funsies there. And sure, Crackling Cyclops. Okay, I think we got an okay deck here. We got a little bit of work here to put it together. Probably will try to cut as much red as I can. I've got Bushwhack for search and fight. So tell you what, let's move all of this out, even the Rogue's Passage. I do want to play the Animist. Let's move out Goblin Surprise, probably the Borders as well, probably bulk up, and even the Courageous Goblin. We got some decent 2-drops. Let's see here. All right, so what do we have here? We've got 17 creatures so far, and this is 30 cards, so we've got some cuts to make. One Broken Wings can go. I might cut the Swiftfoot Boots. I want to keep... These are great tricks. This is removal. I think we keep these two for removal. This is my Anthem. This is removal and doubling season. How many counters do I have in terms? All right, we have counters here. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 4. No. No. 5. 6, 7, 8. 8 creatures for counters. The question is this doubling season aptly do much for 5 mana? That's the thing. So I have 8 creatures. I mean, if it's on the board, it's going to be crazy for late game. I mean, for sure. We have 27. I still need to make 4 cuts. That's the thing. I need to make 4 cuts. What is my... I have 16 creatures. I can probably cut 1 or 2. Burnish Heart. I don't have landfall, so that can go. This is probably good just for curve purposes. I mean, obviously Truffle Snout hitting, doubling season, you get more food, but that's just kind of cute more than it is good. The Elf Warriors, just for curve purposes. So we probably need to cut, maybe I do cut 1 Fleeting Flight. That's another way to put counters. It would basically be with doubling season, like +2/+2. Or +2 1/1 counters. Same for Snakeskin Veil. Maybe so what removal do I have? Bite Down, Make Your Move, Broken Wings, Luminous Rebuke. Maybe I take out 1 Bushwhack. It's a fight spell. This is a punch. Maybe I actually take Make Your Move out. Let's have some fun. Let's keep doubling season in. So I still need 2 more cuts. If I did Broken Wings, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 2 fights. So we're at 24. What's my average cost? 2.8. That is risky to go 16 lands, I will say that. Flying, this is my only flyer, right? Do I have any reach? No reach. Other than, no reach. So flyers would get me pretty good, except for I do have these 2. This is almost too good to not leave in there, especially when I can give it Fleeting Flight. I can use it to fight. I don't really like the elites, but I don't know what would I change, like a campus guide for one of the elites, because I only 2 elves, right? They're the only 2 elves. They're just 2 2s. So do I do a campus guide for? I mean, that is my weakness in this iteration, but it is a 2/2. So the question is do I want to cut 1 more creature or 1 Fleeting Flight? Maybe that's what I should do. And we have Windscarred Crag, which is good. I will do a Rogue's Passage. And let's do lands and do suggest. And they say 1 mountain, which is probably right with 2 bushwhacks, a windscarred crag, rogue's passage. So that's 7, 15, 16, 17. And it's a 7 white, 2 red, 8 green. I wonder if Rogue's Passage should go for another green source. Just for consistency. Whoa, how did I do that? 8. No, I don't want another mountain. That's what it's interesting. I took it out. They put a mountain in automatically. I think that's correct. Yeah, we've got double white at the end. That's, well, I guess I got another white. Okay, I've got 7 white sources. And we got bushwhack. Okay, I feel pretty decent about this. I don't know, 4 wins? I mean, it's doesn't have crazy bombs. It's just got good synergy. I wish we had one more Felidar Savior, I think. This loot, is this loot worth it? Should I play something different? Do I have anything different? Should I play like a make your move over loot? Probably not. Okay, I think we're good with this. A Burnished Heart isn't. Let's do Doubling Season as our picture. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Okay, that's our deck. Let's go and go off with our first match. See you on the other side. Okay, first match against Dev 10. All right, we have white, red, and no green. Wow. I say I'll put 9 green sources in here for a reason, and that was to avoid something like this. So if I don't, I've got to draw lands regardless for this hand. I think I have to mull this. That's better. Keep 6. That's tough. We got our 3 colors. We have a 3-drop. Protection for 3-drop. Do I take Doubling Season and just take it out? I think I have to at this point. Or do I get greedy? I'm going to go with my instinct. Okay. Let's give our opponent a good hello. Oh, there's a nice 2-drop. Super helpful. Double blue. Alright, well, if there's a counter, I hope you counter this one. Okay. Think twice. Really good card for blue. I don't think we saw any of those in our draft pool. Think twice. I guess I wasn't really looking. Okay, we are against the blue-black. Let's see what they do. This is actually the perfect setup for blue because they have Think Twice in their graveyard and they might have a counter up. They can signal that they have a counter up just because priority is going to be held on the 3-mana Think Twice in their graveyard. Let's see what the opponent does here. Okay. So I think what we're going to do here is we actually don't have a double green source yet, do we? That is unfortunate. What's interesting is that loot to me is actually kind of a distraction for them, but they have like hard removal. Using that on loot in essence is going to help. So they had the turtle. They still have Think Twice. They discarded a land. Yeah, this is the signpost card for the blue-black. 2/2 flyer. When it enters or attacks, you loot, which is draw a card, discard a card, and then if there's 7 or more cards in the graveyard, it gets +1/+1. They're going to do Bulletless Keyword. I actually was really happy that that's out because I'm going to shoot that immediately. Or do I put my Sarah Angel out? That is a great question. Gosh, I really want to keep protection up. I think we're going to go ahead and do this. I don't want to risk getting the 8/8. If they get an 8/8 out, I can't win. And then I would like to have one more land to hold up protection for Sarah Angel. Well, I had another one. Very nice. Another witness protection. So now they're 3/3 Death Touchers, which makes my Sarah Angel look much worse. Hey, I'm actually not sad that they did that. Well, they are digging through their deck quickly. Good value there for them, for self-reflection. It does not have haste. So if they attack, I go down to 9. Yeah, that's an incredible combo. Unless we draw some removal, I think we're in a world of hurt here. Yeah, this is going to get pretty ugly pretty quickly. Okay, so let me think about this. I go down to 9. I attack for 4. They don't block. They go down to 11. I put in Animus the next turn. Animus attacks. They're going to attack me for 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's. I'm going to let this go. I can't win if Sarah Angel dies. And I can't hold up Snake Vet. Man, I can't believe this. I have 9 green sources in the deck, and I've only drawn 1. Go figure, right? So they're going to draw. Oh, that's going to be it, isn't it? That's game. Well, they had the goods. I mean, when you dig that much, they got to 18 cards left. They dug 10, I guess technically now 12 cards lower than me. Oh, they had Consuming Aberration too. Yeah, they had a really good looking deck. Really good looking deck. Not sure there's much I could have done. That was a very, very good deck. That's how blue-black should be played. Yeah. All right. Well, that's our first loss. Let's take it around and see if we can do a little bit better on our next match here. Okay, next opponent. Rabionet. This is super frustrating. I mean, I've got 2 plays and they go first, so I've got 3 chances to draw a card. Well, it's kind of a dead card without one of the reds. I'm going to keep this because I have 2 plays and I'm on the draw. It's actually a really good... The question is do I want white or red? Probably red. Okay. So Blessed Healer. There's the white as well. Okay, so it's just a 3/1 lifelink. I think that's fine for now. So they are straight Boros. That is red, white. Parent. Yep, they're going wide. What do I need to do here? What does a 4/2 trample do? Next turn I can play... Next turn I can let them hit me for a lot. And then I can play my Anthem of Champions. Their Prideful Parent doesn't stay back. So they're going to attack here. Goodness, so that's what Boros wants to do. What is this? 2, 6, 12, 15? 15. Man, we are just getting really unlucky on this. That's exactly what Boros wants to do, is 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and then heroic reinforcements, and then game over. So if I go down to 1, I obviously can't win. So I think Scavenging Ooze needs to block the healer. And if I block the parent, then these become 1/1s and 1/1s. I think that's right. And then we just gotta hope that they don't have removal. Yep. There's nothing I can do. Just like that. So that is the difference of being on the draw, on the play. If we had been on the play, I did not have fun that match, we would have been able to stabilize, I think, a lot quicker. It would have been a much more of a game, but that's just exactly, that was like, well, you've seen 2 examples now of blue-black, perfect cards, perfect draws, them digging like 10, 12 cards deeper in their deck, which is what blue-black wants to do, and they had some really good cards. And then the Boros, which is 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop, and then heroic reinforcements, which gives them, I think it's 6 creatures, because their 3-drop created another token, and they all got +2 power. And so that is, yeah, exactly what they want to do. So let's hope that we can turn this around and get at least a couple of wins with this deck. I'd be very disappointed to go 0-3 right out of the gate on Foundations. I didn't feel like this deck was amazing by any stretch of the imagination. And I think the weakness would be flyers, but of course, when you go against Boros right there, what I needed was several 2-drops. And I had a 2-drop and a 3-drop. Not much you can do from that point. Let's see if we can get a better result against Metal Shield here. It would help if I had lands. I don't think... Can I mulligan this? I'm really tired of mulligan. I have 17. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. That's super frustrating. I have a decent amount of 2-drops in terms of creatures. Oh, that's actually really good. We are going to go find a land instead of playing the Anthem. So what are we going to do here? Should I get my mountain right out of the gate? We have green and white. Okay, they have Swift boots. Wow. I think I'm not going to attack here, because there is the... the 1 mana, or is it 2 mana, deal 3 damage. So Luton is now a 2/5, which is a great gum up the ground. So that was a 3-mana pass by them. Still straight white. Interested to see what they do here. Seraph. Okay. Well, equal to its power. So I could attack, they might block. I think it's probably better just to do this. Wow, they are straight white. Interesting to see if they put the boots on the Seraph. This is the one that, yeah, when you gain life for the first time. Gold vein pick, okay. So they can create treasures, so they're gonna do it. There's one there, okay. And one there, okay. And are they attacking is the question. No, they're not. They're going defensive. Comes up 5/4. I'm kind of curious, actually. I'm going to go and attack. I'm okay with trading this off. I'm going to create a token. They can't kill me with the 3 damage. You have to remember that they're going to have tricks. They're going to have to get it out of their hand. So if this is a, like... It's indestructible, okay. Okay, that was going to have to happen at some point anyway. So yeah, Divine Resilience, Call it our Savior. Okay, they're actually putting the hexproof on this side, which is fascinating. Gosh, I need one more. Toughness. Interesting game here. Okay, that's still fine. But they have another divine, what you call it, resilience in their hand. They're thinking about it. Yeah, I need to have like one of my creature buffs, combat tricks. Okay, they're, wow, okay. Alright, now they have another color if they wanted it. Gosh, I need another land. I have 17 lands in this deck. Figured they had something like that. Thing is, I gotta get these tricks out of their hand. That's the problem. Okay. I'm really confused by this. I think at this point we need to do the, probably should have done this pre-combat. And that probably would have been game. Okay, let's see what they have. Yep, so it becomes a 5-2. And what, they loaded up? Yep, they're loading up, but I've got trample on everything, so I think that is game. Sure. You don't have a way to have 6 damage, right? Unbelievable. Well, that's me not knowing the set. Let's take a look at that card, because I don't remember what it was. And I'm very, very, very disappointed. Where did that go? Oh, it's actually an enchantment for 3. Yeah. Oh, that's it, huh? 0-3. My first 0-3 actually on the channel. It's going to happen sometime. So I just got completely destroyed in every match. That one, yeah, I guess safe play was to actually block the pup, because just by killing the Felidar, I still had lethal on the swing back. But I just played the cards wrong. So, and their flyer actually held me off because they were just bigger in power for too much. So, okay, well, that was very disappointing. Never have I gone 0-3 before, but that does happen. And we will just claim our lovely 50 gems in a pack and say, hey, we got Muldrotha in the draft, so maybe that was all we should have been able to do anyway. Okay, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you learned something. This is a brand new set. Clearly, I do not have a good read on the cards just yet because I just haven't played. That was my first time actually playing, but hope to come back with some more content in the very near future. Please like and subscribe, and until next time.